Hey everybody, Chris with Up North Air Gunner here. So hey, I'm going to do a real quick video about a piece of equipment that I just found out about. It's called the Lite-IR-Up IR Illuminator. It's coming from Tony Roman from Airguns, Air Rifles, and Pistols. So yeah, when Tony starts talking about gear, I tend to listen. He's got a lot of great insight and does a lot of great reviews on air gunning gear. So yeah, this illuminator that Tony was telling me about is an answer to a problem that I have been running into with my ATN X-Sight, both the X-Sight 2 and the X-Sight 4K Pro. Great, awesome night sight, love it. I just really don't like the stock illuminator that it comes with. So we got to talking with Tony, told him about how, with close-up shots, it was kind of washing some things out in far-away shots. So yeah, there wasn't a lot of contrast in my picture that I was getting. I tried a couple of different IR illuminators that had low, medium, high. That helped a little bit, but what I was really looking for was an illuminator where you could shape the beam, where you could actually have a wider flood fill of a beam for close-up shots and be able to focus that beam to more of a narrow beam out for longer distances. So yeah, in my conversations with Tony, he put me onto this one. So yeah, I got one here recently and I absolutely love it. So before I show you some of the demonstration of the video I was able to get with the Lite-IR-Up illuminator, I want to show you what the ATN X-Sight 2, the previous version, was able to record with the regular stock illuminator that it comes with. So this shot on a raccoon is roughly about 50 yards away, and you'll notice that there's not a lot of contrast in detail at that distance. 30 yards and in, I was able to get a lot of contrast and detail, but as it pushed out further, you can still see your target. It's just, obviously for nighttime hunting, you're seeing, the reflection from the eyes. But I really wanted to have a lot more detail and contrast in the video that I was able to see through the ATN sight. So yep, it definitely worked. This one took a dirt nap, but I really started my process of looking for a better illuminator. So here's an example of the new Lite-IR-Up illuminator that I got from Tony. And you'll notice this is 40 yards right here. And notice the contrast. So yeah, there's a really deep contrast in the video. And this is with the beam set at the widest setting. What I really love about this is that if I have to then take a further shot, I can just twist the light and it actually just narrows the beam. So taking it out to, let's see, here's an example at 100 yards, you'll notice that as I make that adjustment, it goes from a very washed out picture to a very contrast, very clear, very detailed picture. So again, this is just 100 yards. But this can actually even zoom in even further, even tighter. And so yeah, you could probably push this out even to a couple 100 yards for sure. Not that you should be taking shots with an air gun at night that far, but yeah, if you're using this like for a powder burner, definitely. So, anyway, just wanted to do a quick review of this. I love it. And whenever I find gear that I really like, love telling you all about it. So if you're interested, contact Tony. Airguns, Air Rifles, and Pistols, and he's looking at doing a group buy here pretty soon to bring the prices down a little bit. So yeah, click the link below if you're using an ATN or another IR-based night sight. This is definitely a go-to illuminator. Thanks.